Hey, what's up? I'm Tron Moses of Tron Moses Media, and today I want to talk about the Sigma 35mm 1.4 Art. Is this lens still a beast? Hey, what's up? First, I want to start off by saying this will not be a long video. I was just, last night, I was just thinking about this lens and how, first, let me start by saying this is the Sigma 35mm 1.4 Art. The first one. They came out with a second one now. And this, you realize this lens has been around since 2012? And let me tell you, it's still a quality lens. Now, my first art lens was a Sigma 50mm 1.4 Art. I didn't even know about this at the time because I used to put photos on Flickr. And I used to look at people's photography on there. And I remember seeing this white guy on a bench. And the photo looked so crisp to me. I looked and I saw with the lens, this is the only person I seen with an art lens that I knew of. And it said 50mm Sigma art lens. And I was like, now before I stayed away from Sigma because I felt like Sigma had crappy lenses. So I was fine with staying with Nikon. But when I seen this white man on the bench, this photo popped. They lit him up. He was outside. He was on the bleachers. He was on bleachers. The photo was crispy. And so that's what made me get the 50mm. And so throughout this time, the 50mm has been my workhorse. I have other art lenses. I have 6 or 7 art lenses. And I have 3 other Sigma lenses. I have the 30, the contemporary lenses. I have the Sigma 30, the Sigma 56, and the Sigma 16mm. But the 50 is my, well, let me tell you all I have. I have the 20mm. These are all art lenses. The 20mm, the 35mm, the 50mm, the 85mm, the 105mm, and then plus I have the 24 to 70mm. But the 50mm has been my workhorse because I always been the type of photographer to shoot at least, well, tight, but at least from like waist up and stuff like that. Then I used to see other photographers on Instagram shooting with the 35mm, and I was never the type to try to get that much in the photo. I did full body shots with the 50mm here and there, but it was never nothing that I would continually do. It was always like a waist up. So that's what I did, and I seen other photographers with the 35mm, and I loved how they was using it. So I decided to get me the 35mm. Let me see, was that my second art lens? Or was it the 85? It was the 35. And so I started using the 35. Now don't get me wrong, I love my 85. I love my 24 to 70. I love my 20mm. I love the 105. My 105 is not the 1.4, it's the 2.8. So I use that for headshots and macro stuff. But the 35 became my workhorse because let me tell you, all of those lenses are sharp, but with this lens, I feel like I get just enough of scenery and everything in the shot. Like this the lens you go to when you want, I mean, you can get close up, you can get close, it might distort, you can get close, but this the lens you go to when you wanna get environmental shots. Like if I wanna get what's behind my subject as well, this the lens you use. So this has become my workhorse. When I go on photo shoots, this is the first lens I grab. Now, mind you, I take all my lenses on photo shoots. This is the first lens I grab because it's sharp, it's contrasting. Let me tell you, this lens is 10 years old. I just realized that. This lens is 10 years old. Wow. Wow. So this lens is 10 years old and it's still hanging with other lenses that's out. This is a dope lens. Let me tell you, if something was to happen to this lens, I definitely would buy it again. I don't know if I would buy the new one because I would have to see them compared to see if anything was lost in making a new one, to see if it's even as dope as this one. Because this one is dope. This is a dope lens. Let me tell you, it's worth every dollar. And I'm gonna answer my own question. Yes, the Sigma 35mm 1.4 Art is still a beast. So if you ain't got this lens in your collection, get it. They got it for Sony. They probably got it for everything out there. I only was with Nikon and Sony, so. And so this is a short video. I just wanted to tell y'all that this lens is still a beast. This lens is my workhorse. This lens is a beast. So that's what I'm on now, getting a lot of full body shots now, getting environmental shots now, getting the scenery now, getting the sky, getting the ground, getting the subject, getting depth. It's a dope lens. So anyway, I'm Tron Moses of Tron Moses Media, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.